Alright, hello everybody. As you might be able to tell, and you might have been able to tell just this week, I've been in a pretty good mood for Eternal. I think every stream I've done this week has involved in some way. Don't worry, we'll be doing Magic more early next week. I've got Legend of Dragoon that's going on tomorrow, but today I'm planning on doing probably a pair of Eternal drafts. So we had some minor changes to cards to rebalance the draft format, mostly making one specific owl a little worse and one specific equipment a little worse. I'll point those out when we see them rather than like everything ahead of time. But anyway, let's give people a little bit of time to get filed in here, and then we can get things going. Got done with a pretty good Eternal draft where I splashed a Shelter Wing Rider. Ooh. That's a thing's really powerful, though. That's a 5/5? Like, that's real big game. Alright. So yeah, still on set 4, which we will be for a while. It's likely that set 4 will be around for a good amount of time, and then, like, there'll be an adventure before anything else comes out. So let's jump on in. Let's see, how things start. Oh, I see, huh? Okay. So Sword of Unity is a pretty strong card in Constructed. I've seen a deck that just all it does is cast as many copies of Stand Together as possible. I'm absolutely 100% behind this. Lifesteal is very good on weaponry, as it lets you both play the aggressor and the defender. Overwhelm's nice, but Stand Together is real good. Anything else in here I'd even consider? I like Lumen Attendant. Pay 3, discard a card to draw another card from your void. Just turn any card in your hand into regrowth. It's really nice. Magenta Wisp is strong. Living Example is strong. Learned Herbalist is strong. I like Sharpened Reflexes. But, like, come on. Sword of Unity. Alright, let's make it work. Okay, so let's immediately just take a look at Seraph's Choice. What does this card do? Double the power and toughness of your units this turn, or draw a unit from your deck and double it. I can pick up Wormstone. I can pick up Saddle Up. I was set chat yesterday. Real fun. We got a lot of we got through 2 colors. We still have a lot more to go for set chat with Vicus and Ty. All right, I think I've never played with Seraph's Choice, and I'm interested to see if that's actually a playable card. Like, it's real expensive. I don't think it is. I think that's too much. I think 8 is just not something I should be planning on happening in a draft. I realize I want some sort of breaker, but Sword of Unity is sort of that. Subterranean Sentry is real big. Like, nothing outside of rares tangle with this body. Grave Tender is really good with Tribute, but I find Tribute near impossible to get reliably. Like, unless you have a deck that's real set up for it. I could pick up Worms. How's Combray, like, how does Combray's spells look? Is that enough? We have a lot of tricks, and that's probably good enough. Pick the Wormstone. I like the card. Okay, Stinging Wind. I like this because it's a good flying blocker and it's a decent body. Teleport thing is fine too, so is the Tinker. I think the other cards of note here are the Berserker and some of the Shadow stuff. Couldn't grab that down. Units can't fly, eh? What if evasion is fake and everybody has to fight on the ground? Oh, that's rude as hell. Well, there's a Master of Arms, though, in this pack, and that makes me actually want the Master at Arms, because Master at Arms is a really, really powerful 3-drop if you have a curve. Yeah. Yeah, Sandstorm Titan's abilities all in the scarf. Yeah, this is one of those Hamon scarves, you know? Made from thousands and thousands of beetles. I don't know. If I pick up the scarf, how do I play? I think I play real heavy on just go big, right? Like we just ignore evasion. How do we win? Where do we win? Is it Wormstone? Is Wormstone our style? That might be it. This seems really odd. I'm gonna try it. I do like having a downfall. Journey's Guide is fine. I want a downfall in my deck though. Sky Crew. Sky Crew is perfect. This gives me some. We do obviously have the turn off flying, but I still want to have that option. Sure. It's real expensive. I like the Elementalist and Meditation. Okay. Help! Somebody help me! Why? What's the point? There's no point. Oh, the Prixis. Oh my god, and like it's not worth anything. Alright. Tinker, Lumen, Slay. Gopesh. Lumen Shepherd is probably fine. That's a big enough body. So is Slay, though. What Unity is real expensive. I need a good body for that to go on. Ultimate Dredge Machine. If I had things I cared about the Void, or maybe more Tribute, maybe I'd care about that card. I picked it because I think that I want to just get that playset done with, is the main reason I picked that card up. Lumen Shepherd versus Slay. We don't have any other fixing yet, but that's not, like... I think Tinker's probably... Tinker... See, the thing is, like, I think it's Slay v Tinker in my mind, because I want things to be able to fill the ground out, like Wormstone, and both of those are good ways to do that. Seek Power, sure. I actually like the Sarasaur a lot. Lightning Storm's real good. Excavation Assistance, fine. Ooh, okay. I like Bright Mace Paladin a lot. Another Lightning Storm. Ugh. My Confessor. Manera. Ooh, hey, Minotaur Oathkeeper's something to play. Okay, this is good. And of Strength of Many. I'm feeling good about my Justice now. Reliquary Raider. Hey! Okay, this card used to be... So Reliquary Raider used to be a 5-drop. It was a 5-drop that was a 4/4 that drew a card and gained some. This is a lot... Hey, Mike. This is a lot better as is. We can use a lot of our tricks or equipment to keep it alive and be... Yeah, that's real good. We have Get Down and we have Amber Acolyte. We also have Copperhall Porter. Oh, those are all real. I kind of like Get Down. Just tell flyers to get the hell out of the air, and we just keep getting things out of the air. Amber Acolyte is real. I think it's not Privilege of Rank. Privilege of Rank is more real now that there's the cycle of discard things. But, how big do I want to go? I need some sort of 2s. I have nothing in 2. Pick the Sentinel. Okay. Can I afford the Friendly Wisp? Can I work with the Friendly Wisp? Sort of. We can make it work. Sure. Initiate the Sands. Go big? Go real big? I like Bang Sarasaur still. I'll take this banner in case there's something coming up. More Oathkeepers. I like Oathkeeper a lot. Ooh, a Dispel. Okay, we can kind of keep flying under control pretty well with what we have here. Oh, and a Town Watchman. Actually... Ooh. Knight of Sorrow. Living Example, here we go. So we have the banners for Shadow, but we don't have any cards I'd want to splash. So Living Example is absolutely what I want. This is, we need anything at 2. We don't have anything, and this gives us a real big spot to be. I would be fine with Knight of Sorrow as well, because it's real huge. And, like, that's well worth trying to get that tribute going. But Living Example gives us a 2-drop we just don't have yet. Fine. I get it. I understand. Kill an enemy relic, silence an enemy unit. That's actually pretty reasonable for that cost. I can also pick up Illumination Wisp as another 2-drop. Oh my god, more crests though. That's hilarious. How much? Spear Diver is real good. Yeah, I don't care about the crest, so it's between these two. We'll pick up the spells. Maybe get some more things going there. Sigil. I like this endurance unit. It's fine too. I really like this shield. Oh, I don't have any. Yeah, I have no fixing into that. Dang. I love this shield. This thing's busted as all hell. Like, not like, wow, this is way too good busted, but like, wow. I kind of like the Stained Glass Parma. Let's get one of those. Hold on. Worm Chanter. Sure. 5 mana on 1. Ooh. Reinforced Baton? Learned Herbalist? I kind of want the removal. Sorry, 2-drop. We'll find more things. Some Spire Soul Swords I'm not really happy with, but... Alright. Okay, so let's go ahead and put things in here. Seek Powers in here. Can't Fly, Living Example, the Parma. One of the Parma's fine. Spell, maybe the Bell? Maybe the Bell. Gathering Lights, Wormstone, Wormic Chanter, Oathkeeper, Strength of Many, Tinker, Bright Mace, Confessor, Accurate Downfall, Calligrapher, Sword, Disrupt. Okay. I think that's everything I want in the deck. Yeah. I don't have as many tricks as I'd like. I only have like 1 or 2. How many spells do I actually have in this deck? 7. Okay, that's probably fine for the 1. I don't know if that's fine for the Bell, though. The Bell's probably not enough with just 7 in there. Wormstone's fine with 7. As long as I don't cut any of those, I'll be okay. Wormic Chanter seems really nifty. How much Friendly Wisp do? 1, 2... 2... Friendly Wisp has trouble in this deck. It's not... I'm not very good at getting it to trigger. It's like 2 Wormstones and a Belching Behemoth is really the only ways. I don't like that very much. It's a little too poor. Alright. I think maybe, like, get the Wisp out of here. We can probably get away without the Elementalist, because we have Sandbinder and Sandstorm Scarf. And a bunch of Infinite Silence, Disrupt, Dispel. A lot of things like that. And I need 1 more cut for me to feel good about this. See, the Scarf is like a card I would want to sideboard, but you don't get that. This is going to be a very... I get the feeling this is going to be very poor. This card. This is like 2 1/1s, gain 6 life. I don't think our deck is that. Let's take that out. We'll call that good. Add power. 9/9 flat. Seems fine. Our deck... If I had to identify an issue with it, it's just a problem with, like... a true win condition. We have a lot of strong stuff going on here. We've got like some big top end in Wormstone, Worm Exchanger, Belching Behemoth. Sword of Unity is really strong. We don't have like, I have no flying at all, which I mean, I guess we're sort of tech to be fine with, but it still bothers me. We can Sky Crew, I suppose, if I don't have my scarf down. But yeah, so we just have to be the... If nobody can fly, then we have to be the biggest. And I think we can do that. Anyway, let's go ahead and make it happen. See how this one plays out. I honestly don't feel like I can lose because I got that sword, and that's a sword that I really... Like, seriously, the constructed decks that play, like, 4 stand together for that card, and, like, just sort of... Look, I have a board that is a bunch of Aegis creatures. What are you going to do? Is really powerful. It's a very hard to answer deck. That is yeah. Hell. I was gonna say this is a mulligan, but the Seek Power really makes this tempting. We have the Scout from Tinker as well. I don't like not playing this on 1, but... Oh, alright.
My oath is true, if your coin stays good.
The game provides.
You're worth more dead than alive.
When did this become a 2-drop? What? Good God. All right.
Be redeemed.
So I'm gonna go ahead and tack in for 4 with that and get big. Yeah, I remember that being a strong 3. Or like in the specific deck, very weak outside of it.
Be welcome.
That's... Oh God. We can strengthen the many over it. Oh,
My oath is true, if your coin stays good.
I didn't dispel first because I wanted to see if they were going to chump block, and I wanted to keep strength of the many up.
A little bit of this.
Ooh, so they're going to gain a life when they cast secret pages here. Units can't fly. All right. Let's get huge. All right, we'll scout. That can go bottom. I'm not in the need of the 5th here for the Wormick. We're gonna get there. So they have a secret... They discarded a sigil for the secret pages, which is a very strange choice unless they really needed a fix. Like... They're leaving up 4? They can +1/+1.
You've got a familiar face.
Let's silence that. They'll secret pages in response, which will gain them a life. This is good. I can attack for 7 with this now. Okay, Dark Return, Beckoning Lumen. Luckily it has no text, so that's okay. Now would be a really good time to draw into a sigil on this turn. Perfect. Let's go this way. They'll trade with their Lumen, and we get Wormic Chanter.
It's that big one.
Here we go.
Together, we'll find the path.
It's Worm Sign. Okay. Well, let's attack in for 7, see what they do. If they trade off that unit that has the gun, I'd love it. That's a really good, like, 2-for-1 in my favor. And we'll go ahead and make it so units can't fly here. The sand is here. They're not off color. I'm really confused. They weren't off color. I don't know what they were off then. Anyway, that brings us up the line. We're getting closer to past Diamond. They had a Life Force plan, and it seems strong. I don't know how you have 6 cards in hand and have nothing on 5 power after a fix, though, is the question. No, they weren't 3 color. They secret paged for a sigil and didn't grab their 3rd color. They would absolutely have. So, yeah, they must have had like a higher top end or like cards that just were not useful in that situation. Can't imagine what though. Like, because they were missing sigil drops too. It wasn't like their hand was 5 sigils. That's the question. Look to the Shadowlands. Hey, Talir. Anyway, I guess we will see how our next one goes. I guess that game was sort of elementally what I want this deck to do. We just attack with one big thing and crush. It's just this crushing stance. We have creatures that are so big that they demand 2-for-1s in order to be dealt with. And if we just keep demanding 2-for-1s, like that's a good place to be. All right. Hey, it's the Leonardo again. How you doing? Let's go ahead and get the mulligan on this one. Okay, good curve. Oathkeeper and a Bright Mace with a Dispel on the backup. Yeah, we played against this opponent, I think this week.
If your coin stays good.
The spirits speak it so.
Okay, do they want a... Interesting, they're off color then, if they're discarding something like that out of here. Alright, and let's get you on the ground. So, opponent's on the ground. Everything's dealt with in that way. Are they going to have the second sight for third sigil? If they have the second sight for third sigil, I think we're in a strong position. Because I'll be attacking with a 4/4 lifelinker. Our opponent can't leverage. Yeah, here we go. Oh, and they missed it too? Oh, dear. That means they don't have it next turn either. Like, if they didn't second sight, when you brainstorm and miss your land drop, you're in that hell for a while, you know? Damn. I'm sorry, Leonardo. I feel quite bad for our opponent being off their both off their justice and also stuck on 2.
Be redeemed.
So we get to attack for 4 next turn. They don't have a sigil. They might have another card draw, like a... Nope, alright. Let's get in there. We get to play our Calligrapher.
Beauty and purpose combined.
And if they don't have a... Okay, they did draw both their sigil and another, like, color. So they can be in the game here. The problem is now they're way behind on board. They need to be able to leverage... They need to somehow break back in, and that's going to be difficult. Okay, they're on defensive rebuking. Alright, we're going to trade off my 1/1 here. This is a fairly, I think, like, obvious attack in my mind, but I'm the one who knows I'm holding the Wormic Chanter.
It's a big one.
So, I realize I'm giving up my lifesteal, but I want to get this game done quick. Like, let's get it 7/7 down. We'll be able to pump this next turn, dispel, or even, like, downfall something. Hey, Copper Popper. Yeah, that is about the expected outcome here. Very sorry for them. They had a very poor start, which they kept a reasonable hand for it, too. Second, like, because it looked like all they needed was that third. Ooh, nice spin up. A lot of sand and sand accessories. Absolutely, that's our deck. Our deck today, just to give you the quick rundown, is here. Things of note about the deck. There are no creatures with native flying in the deck. Stinging Wind can fly on the opponent's turn. But, yeah. So we're all about, stopping the flyers. So our deck is all about being big. Summoning the worms, attacking with the exalted creatures to force 2-for-1s out of our opponent, because our creatures are so big, and then lifelinking to make sure they can't just kill us back. I've noticed the draft queues this week have been very slow. Are there just not as many people drafting in set 4? Like, this happened earlier in the week in both, like, 2. This has just been, like very slow. I guess I'm not used to it. Maybe people trying to finish the league. See, I don't buy that, because that was the excuse everyone said last time, too, was, oh, it's the start of league. Oh, it's the middle of league. Oh, it's the end of league. And I don't... At that, then there's nobody in draft. So... Ob. Nice. Ooh. This is not worth keeping. Sorry, I can't keep 5 sigils in this deck. We need something to play. Okay. I really need some justice to make this hand functional, but I like Stinging Wind.
Time quickens.
Yeah, we need 2 justice to get this baton off. Bit of an annoyance. Hopefully we can just get things rolling.
Progress.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna act as though I've got nothing to hide. Okay.
How can I serve?
Okay, so our opponent's going to be keeping the sigils rolling for a while. We get to
My
attack
oath
for a
is true.
pretty good amount
If
of
your coin
damage,
stays
though.
good.
Like, we get to continuously attack for 4, which is nice. Again, our deck is very good at being, like, continuous attacking for 4. Might have been worth playing the Sandglass Parma on that as well. I'll have to consider that. Oh, definitely. All right. I've been shown for my rudeness.
The sandstorm builds.
That was definitely worth the Parma. Oh well. We are in a decent position now on the board. Our sigil draws have been excellent. Hey, that's a really good baton thing to kill. I also could just teleport it. I'm gonna teleport something more relevant. Like, I'll teleport a bigger thing. Petition. They played a power, so...
Now this I can work with.
Okay. They're not on the hunt. Okay, so I can Warcry. Isn't worth my weapon. They do have a Valkyrie to pick up down there.
Fly,
Okay. Yeah, they do have a Valkyrie to pick up. I don't think they'd play it because it would just immediately die to my weapon, but they do have it. Still waiting on the Parma. We also have jump ability now. Like, Sky Crew can just give us, like, the reach to finish this game in 7 and 7. So, that's nice. That's real nice, in fact. Because if I play the Parma, I'll be at 8 next turn. Interesting! That was what they grabbed with the petition, because this can grab any power, not just a sigil. Okay, so they get to rebuke here, too. It's not huge. It probably kills my weapon, but... I mean, okay, it gets rid of my, Sky Crew, and that's the... Really? Really? Interesting. What would you really not like to face with this deck? I feel like we have a bit of a problem dealing with a heavy amount of deadly, or decks that are able to make the trades as efficiently as we are. Decks with efficient removal fall into that same category. A lot of our power in our deck seems to come from... Actually, you know what? No, I think the card that actually would ruin us in almost every game we've played is just Torrential Damn Downpour. the secret of the deck, the crux of what we've been doing, the most powerful card has been Oathkeeper. Like, this card has been like the crux of how this deck functions in almost every game. We just attack with one creature, it becomes like a 4/5 or 5/6. They have to trade one or two things to get rid of it, and then we just do it again. I don't think we get blown out by Temper. We get annoyed by it, certainly. But one-to-one removal is also one of the bigger things I feel like we have some trouble dealing with. If our opponent is able to deal with our menacingly large minions in a reasonable way, deadly would be, again, is the thing that would most scare me. I feel like we have a decent... Okay, yeah, this is keepable. I thought this wasn't, but the Seek Power changed it immediately. So we Seek Power for Bang Sarasaur.
My oath is true. If your coin stays good.
Knife Bloom. Okay, let's make it look like we're hard up. Appearances mean a lot. Appearances are important. I thought about saving that for a Sarasaur attack, but yeah, I don't want to... Okay, we get in for 2, we play our Sarasaur, pass up, we get to attack for 5 next turn. It's a Knife Bloom. Okay, they've got second colors here.
Your next
Ooh, double damage, you say? Let's just make damage happen.
Purpose combined.
So our opponent could be just constructed kill us, right? They could just go berserk, pump, unblockable, kill you, right? I'd do it. I'd make it happen real hard. Sure. Okay, I can't attack over that yet. This one's free. Yeah. Okay. So Stand Together Sword is my play on next turn. I probably go with the unblockability on the... I'd probably put it on the Calligrapher. Yeah, probably on the Calligrapher. I'd like them to... Oh, this could change it. I think that might be a little greedy, Dectalon. I think I actually need to start pushing our opponent for... Like, I want to start pushing at them a little more. Like, we'll get the spell for it off the Reliquary Raider and such. Even willing to bring in that 2/2. Okay, they've found a different way around this, and that was a different thought that I had thought there was killing. Anyway, this puts our opponent to 3. We get to attack with a 6/6 lifelink, 7/7 once this triggers, and we got a bunch of backup. I think we're in a victory. Also, Aegis, like, our opponent cannot, like, interact with our board. So, I feel like we are in a strong, victorious position here. I'm trying to think of what... Okay, so what could our... Let's think about it. What could our opponent play that would make this poor? Some way, like, something to pop the Aegis is easy and then some interaction? Well, that's a way to pop the Aegises, but not enough of an actual threat here. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's... Hello, goodbye. Nice. One more win? Am I seriously? Oh god, I still need one more win there. I thought that was actually gonna put me at put me up the rank. What were those pants you put on your dino? The first one was a legendary 4-mana +2/+2 lifelink overwhelm spellcraft 2 cast stand together. The second one was the Parma, which is +0/+3 and spellcraft 3 +1 max power and spellcraft 3 teleport. The armor, the first armor that I put on is absolutely ridiculous because it's like pump your team, pump this one. It's very strong. So we need one more win, and I think that puts me up in Master, which that'd be cool if I could get up there. If not, you know, that's fine too. But we'll see how it plays out. I thought I was going to get there on that win there, but Vadius. Yeah, the stand together spell is a very, very powerful one. Aegis, your team, makes it so very hard to do anything meaningful to your board. And then, like, lifelink on it means that they aren't racing you back. It's also a +3/+3 sword instead of +2/+2 because the 2 is from the sword and the 1 is from stand together. So... We're gonna keep on rolling. How's everybody's weekend going? Mine's been very good, especially compared to what was before it. We've been having a good time. Got a good amount of good things in. Catching up on other games. Watching a couple episodes of Double. Playing some cards. As you do. Life's good. Horribly disappointed with esports today. Oh, did something occur in the world of esports today? I'm gonna find a better word, which kind of I know that feeling. Hope you will have good luck in the future on it, Reverb. Ah, the owl. Gotcha. It was a very one-sided owl. That makes sense. ZH Bizzle. Not enough in here I can actually play. These three are very poor for us. Let's go ahead and get a redraw on this. Ooh, this is also looking kind of poor. We need our opponent to not be, like, aggressively rolling at us, because if our opponent's aggressively rolling at us, we fall over real fast with this. Okay. On the plus side, our opponent missed their 2. On the downside, yeah, we're going to be missing a lot. The beatdown cometh. Okay. So I get to play Wormstone on 4, Downfall that on 5, and that's literally just what I've got. Hopefully they don't draw that +3/+3 unit. I need one turn of turn where they don't draw it. I would love to teleport this, but oh no, they're gonna... Oh, they did draw it. No, my Downfall! Well, there goes that game. That was real quick. Thank y'all for coming out to this one. We're hella owned. Yeah, losing my removal spell there kinda put us in a very poor position. Okay, I ain't dead yet. I refuse to be dead yet. I'm gonna have to silence this next turn, but we ain't dead yet. And the final card in your hand is...
Foul beast!
Can't block. Alright. I have to play the Belching Behemoth and hope they can't jump that. That's the only way I win this, is if I play the... because I'll die if I don't play Belching Behemoth here. So I need them to not draw power. If they draw power, they get to fly, and if they fly, they kill me. So I need my opponent to draw a real card. No! They drew power. Alright, so they berserk me down. Because that just berserks me for... And then, there it is. Alright, we did... an attempt was made, but my goodness, that mulligan treated us very poorly. I'm happy we were close to recovering in that game. The worm and the teleport actually put us in a... Like, our opponent was out of gas, and if we could have stabilized, we were in a good position. Don't want opponent to draw power is a real bad place to be. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, we go ahead and hopefully we draw. I guess this is a I've mentioned a couple times the importance of being able to play things on curve, the importance of being able to play cards on turns 2 and 3 specifically. You'll want to play a 1-drop, but you don't need to play a 1-drop. 2 and 3 though, to fade 2 and 3, and we effectively faded 4 and 5 in this game. We didn't do anything till turn 6 in this game. Order pizza for their house. Get the pizzas here. Victory. Oh, thank you for the sub, President Ark. I appreciate it a lot. Glad you're enjoying your skull. Rack-a-lackin'. I can't keep this. This is a hand with no action and an 8-drop. I can't even play the sword. Okay, now this is a much better hand. We've got our 1-drop that does us a lot of work, Tinker to fix us up, and some tricks.
My oath is true. If your coin
Oh,
stays
goodness. thank you for the sub, Copper Popper, and thank you for the sub, Medibot. Please enjoy your skulls. I know it's been a little while, hasn't it?
A little bit of this.
Are they gonna take their discard here? They all really? So our opponent is on 3 colors, and they're gonna discard their 3rd color to bring it on. I don't really want to waste my trick here.
Time quickens.
Thank you very much for the subs, everybody. I appreciate them a lot. I know it's been a couple days. Okay, they had another one. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this hit, no blocks. Hopefully we draw a Sigil. Bright Mace Paladin's a little scary. Okay, Sigil it is. You go ahead and get to play a Sky Crew. Sandstorm Scarf plus Sky Crew is an interesting combo. The Scarf or the Sky Crew is our only source of flying in the entire deck, and I'm not gonna not play the card. No blocks. That's fine. That's what I thought. I want to have strength in the many up if I want to fight that. Let's Tinker. They do have something. I don't really like Bright Mace Paladin right now. We'll ship it back. One of their cards in hand is Secret Pages, so we got to keep that in mind. Alright, how many tricks are we fighting against? Too many? Too many. Alright, we do get rid of the Bright Mace. That's fine. They have a Secret Pages and 2 Unknowns. Alright. That's... Oh, that's actually dreadful. Yeah. I need to be able to play that. Hold on! We need like we need to draw a Time Sigil or okay, Acolyte. So they're gonna be coming in pretty quick here, pretty hot. Yep, coming in hot. It's fine. Yeah, if I can Sandbinder down, there we go. So Sandbinder, hold it off, and then they have a draw an attachment from your void. Oh, they're gonna pick up that sword. Okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to kick Sword of Unity and just start slamming in. I think that's fine. So their hand is a sword and an unknown. They're 3 colors flat. Oh! A little shot, huh? Uh-huh. Sure. So I had to keep up my, I had to not block there because I needed the ability to play this sword with the kicker. There wasn't a certainty that that was gonna be on the top of my deck, so... Alright. So... 9-3 quick draw, huh? Let's just keep that from killing me. Flying Endurance, and they do have a sword still. We just keep crushing. That doesn't fly, of course, as well. I need to keep attacking, or else I'm not going to be winning this, so... I need to draw... blockers. I need to draw... ways to stop my opponent. They have 3 damage short of lethal on me right now, so I need a chump blocker for this again on the next turn, or else we're just falling over dead. Okay, living example, you're, I guess, the chump blocker that was promised. Oh, it might not be that.
Think you can escape me?
Okay, maybe get rid of the... Draw Sandglass Parma. Yeah, that would be very good. Sandglass Parma, I think, would get us out of the situation we are currently in. Wormstone does not.
The lights gather.
So yeah, we get beaten down by this 9-3. Very powerful. We did try to race it. We did a pretty decent job of trying to. We just ran out of steam for stopping this thing. The Abyss is a strong thing. All right, are we gonna? Is this the cliff? Is this where we get stopped? This could be. This is a gold deck, not a diamond deck, perhaps. That's fine. The diamond decks. Yeah, this one's a lot of fun. We're all about just really big units. I'm noticing a theme in the games we're winning versus the games we're not. When we get out huged, that's when we lose. Our opponent got a 9-3, which out-huged us, we lose. When we had, when our opponent had 10 power on the board to our 0, that was also where we lost. So that one had a lot less to do with our opponent out-huging us and more we just didn't play cards. Which is fine. Still got this weight, huh? TTT. Oh, yeah, this looks nice. I get to play Baton on 3. Yeah, this looks good. Sandbinder makes up for us not having our other anti-flying options. Yeah. Let's go ahead and play out this. We'll go ahead and play our Seek Power, play our Tinker Pass. We'll get to play our weapon to deal with whatever they play on 2 and 3. Stuff like that, for instance. Not the draw I wanted, but the draw I'll accept. We want Second Justice, and we want Tinker. We've had really good luck with Minotaur Oathkeeper. Let's get that rolling. 1 mana 3/3 sounds like a good way to get the board in our favor. Oh, 3 colors, huh? Interesting. Let's take this down. Do they have maybe a rapid shot? Would be my guess that they're going to spend a rapid shot to 2 for 1. No! Strength of the Many. That's so much worse. Because we don't actually get to answer it, and now they can just go ahead and kill off my 3/3. Oof. I was really hoping for rapid shot there. That looks a lot worse for us. They answered my weapon in 1 card, and then they're going to answer this, which answers the Tinker in 1 card. Well... Yep, there's the obvious play. Should get rid of that. Hey! Get on the ground. I'm killing the hell out of that. That thing's reckless. Get in here. You have a giant growth? Okay. Ooh.
Put the cuffs on him.
Somebody actually playing a warrant officer. All right. I guess they were showing ways of, they did have Magenta Wisp. Hey, Dan, the Enigma. Hopefully we draw a power.
I have foreseen this.
Oh.
Familiar face.
I'm so sorry, friend. 1/1 for 5 with no text. Thank you. I'm also quite happy with the name. Glad your people are recognizing and enjoying the name.
Be redeemed.
Okay, we have a downfall. I can't play it. We have Sword of Unity. I could use it, but I really want to wait.
Be redeemed.
I'm gonna take that trade, and if they have a tribute that comes on here... Okay, they have a tribute that comes on here, and it makes it a 5/5. Whoops! 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 Sometimes tribute is downside? Alright, we kept the sigil on top so that I can play Sword of Unity on the next turn. Not that it looks like it will be necessary.
Choose your battles wisely.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for the game, TTT. Tipped up. Alright. So our opponent was heavy on Tribute, which is interesting. I haven't seen a draft deck that plays that heavy on Tribute before. They were making pretty decent use of it. Magenta Wisp is a good enabler, of course. Really good because it's just a good card to include. You know, this is a draft deck. Yeah. We're drafting here, 8 Escape. You know what? I'll keep. This has a curve, this has Tinker, this has Living Example, which is a really good thing to play early. I like it. The only thing I'm missing here is my copy of Minotaur. If I had an Oathkeeper, I'd feel even better about this hand.
You've got a choice to make.
Oh, you spoil me, deck. You spoil me.
Together, we'll find the path.
Thank you.
You've got a choice to make.
Oh my god, my opponent's just playing Drifter Tribal. Drifter Tribal, huh? I guess my opponent is the beatdown. Absolutely positively, my opponent is the beatdown. Of course, lifelinking with Bright Mace Paladin's gonna make things a lot better for me, because I can do that next turn, but...
So many losses.
Okay. Not much like that, because that trades.
Beauty and purpose combined.
We've drawn nothing for the... A treble 1 health. Indeed. We do have Attachment Kill, which I'm happy to be holding, in case, because this seems like a deck that's gonna have some, like, hefty attachments flying around. I'll take 4. That's fine. I can effectively take 4. No blocks. Oh my god. 3-minute shock.
My oath is true, if your coin stays good.
Let's heal on up. Tinker. You know, that actually seems real nice. I'd actually like to put that on my Bright Mace. Okay, Mono Fire Beatdown. That is just what we have on the table today. All fire all the time. Yeah, 2/5 Parma. You're correct. It is a 2/5 Parma.
Your sword, Gito.
Okay. With that, I actually can go ahead and block, like, Eulogist like this. That's safe, because I don't need the plus from this. I'd like to get some of the damage off the board.
You've got a choice to make.
Oh my god! This is an incredibly strong opponent. Why did I teleport the one without the weapon? Because I was thinking about this block here. It probably would have been better the other way, you're right. Because now I have to actually spend a resource on it. Yeah. I was thinking about the ability to attack with this. What? Oh, relic. Rip. Relic, not weapon. Yeah, okay. Whoops. I know what words in this game are. It's fine. I'm playing Disrupt thinking it can kill weapons. I think that's actually a card I don't want in my deck. I thought that could kill weapons, not relics. Damn. Okay. I don't like being this out of gas. Especially, like, knowing... Oh, God, what a poor... Ugh, oof, oof. Alright, just don't think about it. We're just gonna run down. Run them down. We're at 29. Just make efficient trades and keep the board yours. Oof. Yeah, enemy relic. One mistake closer to immortality, indeed. Reading cards is not what you need to be doing. Anyway, we get to attack for 7 next turn. Hopefully we draw into something real. Oh god, that's scary.
You've got a choice to make.
Okay. Thinking deeply about this one, who they want to kill.
Time quickens.
Yeah, okay. My opponent is always drifting. They cannot stop. Okay, we need to draw into... What are we looking for? We're looking for... We're looking for big beef at this point. How many drifters do they have? Let's count. Drifter. 2 drifters plus 3, so yeah. Alright. Anyway, if you're playing this game back in your mind, what you should do instead of what I did was... bounce the one with the weapon, and then make the same attacks. Just make the exact same attacks. Okay. The box. Okay, our opponent likely has a lot of burn. We need to get that worm out. So I guess Seek Power or something of that like would be great. Okay. I can't believe... Oh my god, my opponent is just the beatdown. Okay.
What have we here?
Reliquary Raider's quite good here. Blocks the Drifter, gains us some life, could get us some card draw. I'm feeling pretty good about that draw here, because we can do this. Easy block, gain 3. Okay, they do have a ramp. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna fall over, and that's due to my own mistake on that turn. Well played. Should have kept the... If I would have been able to silence this. Wow! Our opponent's just the most beatdown of beatdown. I love it. Like, we've learned many things in this. Monocolor is definitely real, and so is the beatdown. Oof. Nice. That is a good capstone to this. We found out that Disrupt is a little worse than I thought. I thought the card was weapon, not relic. I continue to be annoyed with the game for those being two different terms, but I should read cards. Let's see what we get in packs. Spoilers, it's nothing. Actually, Dusk Road might have cards for me, now that I think about it. Transform down. Dusk Road actually might have cards for me. Parapet Sentry. Tinker Drone Dropper. Alright, one more, and then we'll go ahead and start up Draft 2. Play a Relic Weapon against +1 power. Yeah, okay. Let's crush some cards. Anyway, let's jump right on into Draft 2. You think Gauntlet boss by accident? Maybe. How many Drifters can you play? Alright. Back in the saddle, everybody. How are we starting this one off? Oh, is this how we're starting this one off? Justice Market, huh? Okay. I think I'm fine with that. We can hide some reasonable... Relic weapons are the ones players use, yeah. So the market is a set of 5 cards. Let me see if I can get that text bigger for you. Merchants allow you to store 5 cards in your market when deck building. When cards are retrieved from the market, they are drawn. So you get a 5-card kind of sideboard under the market, like for using these, and it's sort of like a wish from Magic. So we're gonna try this out. Thunder Giant. Oh. Huh. That seems fun. Sure. I'm interested in this. Rabid Yeti has Killer. That's pretty good. So having a downfall for my sideboard is going to be nice. We'll get those, though. I like the Rabid Yeti. It's a good killer. Go ahead and pick up this Tribute Tutu. Or Downpour. I haven't played Downpour. Yeah, that rare was the Berserker. I realize I passed up a very strong Berserker rare there, but I haven't played with the... Oh, Clan Tactic? So the tactic here is 5 damage to an enemy attacker. I like that. Okay, the Merchant... Okay, this is good. The Baton works well here. We get more Killer Yetis. Final Shot is really strong if we end up doing that. Sure. Agent's Choice. Red. And the Downfall! Okay, and there's nothing in color here. That's nice. There's like a Tinker, and that's the only card in colors that I like. Probably okay. Reliquary Raider, as we saw, is fine. We didn't get a lot of use out of it. Tinker. Go down. Aegis. I like my Oath Keepers. I'm gonna go ahead and depend on my Oath Keepers. Wow. Our colors are just not showing up in here. This might be a sign that I am just in the wrong zone. How do I pivot? Is there a way to pivot? Stable form? I like it, stable form. Yeah, I feel the need to pivot from this. This deck is feeling very poor at the moment. I need to find something to make this work, and none of these cards are that either. Playing Escape from Tarkov and opening packs, I don't like shooting. Yeah, it does. In a red? I don't know. I don't much care for, again, anything in here. Okay. I like Whispering Wind. Torch? Oathkeeper? Torch? Just move off Justice? I only have 2 Justice cards I like. 3 Justice cards I like. I'll go with the Seek Power. Entrapment is a good card. Okay, we have cards in here, just not enough of them. This one's going to be a little rough of a build. We'll see how this plays out. Okay, Sheriff, you're... Okay, so Justice is real enough. Let's get the Sheriff down. Another baton. I could pick up the crest, and that would let me splash this torch, and I think final shot's single. Yeah, I could do that. Let's get that rolling. I'm sorry, what do you do? Pay 8 to make each player discard their hand and draw 8 cards. Sure. So you want your opponent to have an Aegis, right? That's what this card says? Like, you really absolutely positively want your opponent to have an Aegis? Like that, and otherwise you're not playing the card. Sky Crew, sure. Another one of these. Workshop Tinker. Like Blast. Oh, I should have taken. Oh, that was an incorrect pick. I should have taken the tactic there. Really. Yeah, I should have taken the tactic there. That would have been a slightly better pick for the deck. Let's go ahead and add these. We want Oathkeeper, Peacekeeper's Helmet, Tinker, Workshop Tinker, and then add the Merchant. Sheriff. And then to the market, we get that. We get Resolute Paladin, we get Detain, we get Grit, and we get Justice Sigil. Lightning Strike, Gruin, Downpour. Oh, try that again. Gust, Whispering Wind. Demonic Blast. I don't know if I can make the Northwind Herald work. I'll put it in the pile, though. Ooh, I get Idjin's Choice as well. Alright, so that's everything I could play. I don't think Spell Sword is worth it. Let's get this to this view. Spells 14, huh? I need to cut down to... I need to cut down more. I don't think Blast is needed. I can't cut any of my units. Let's cut the Helm. God, this many units. Is there any way I can up that unit count? Not effectively. Oh, Grit is in the... Grit shouldn't be in the main deck. Yeah, Grit isn't in the main deck. The reason Grit's in here is that you have room for 5 cards. I might as well put it in there. I have Resolute Paladin and Crowdwatch Recruiter in there, and Resolute Paladin with this many spells could be actually better. Problem is, a lot of my spells, like Entrapment and Lightning Strike, are a little more, like, specific in their targeting requirements. I don't like either of these. I don't like Crown Watch Recruiter very much at all. Resolute Paladin would be like, okay. I have very few tricks to make it work is my problem. Let's see it. You know what? If this one is the train wreck, I accept. Let's see where this one goes. This one went directions I was not foreseeing. I should have taken a little bit quicker to jump off of a color. Probably just fully embraced, like, either removing Justice or removing Primal. Both colors did not seem very supported at all in the cards that did come up. So, Solus. Let's see how we can do against our friend here, Solus. Sure. I might keep this. We need to play this Rabid Yeti on 3. Hopefully that gets to kill like a 1-drop. You got a Torch if they play something too big.
Proud to serve.
Yeah, they can have that. Let's just eat it that way. My hand's all removal, no forward action, which is not great.
Eat steel.
Not discarding. I'll take 2. They didn't berserk that.
With precision.
Okay.
Mercy isn't really my strong.
Let's get some units. Sheriff Marley should be quite good for us building up a board. Ooh.
Peace is its own reward.
So I guess we get to hide those in the market in the future. Met the most annoying deck in the world back. Wow. What sort of thing do you run into?
I'll get it running. No
Sharp
problem.
Tinker, huh? Okay. Until you get your Tinker, that's fine. They can't actually attack over the 4/4. That's nice.
Peace is its own reward.
Alright, here we go. Just as many deputies as possible. I'm the sheriff here. Ooh, a splash. They're just like me. They're just like me.
It's too late to repent.
So yeah, this is the market board. So I'm holding up both Clan Tactic and Violent Gust. Okay. Specifically for that, I didn't. In case they did a trick there, I wanted the ability to knock it out the box. Alright, let's go ahead and...
Peace is its own reward. Peace is its own reward.
Peace is its own reward. Yikes!
Die with honor.
Yikes. Sure, I'm glad this does 5 damage instead of 4. Get out of here! This is getting really dumb. Like, just infinite chump blockers, infinite days.
Welcome, welcome.
And we're gonna go swap out a merchant, and I'm gonna grab Detain, actually. I want to make sure that they can't trick me. Okay. Oh, should have attacked for 2 there. Change Steak. Uh-oh. Oh, that's really bad. That's in the air. How do I deal with that? We draw into a sigil here. That's how we deal with it. Damn it! Oh, I needed to draw into a sigil there really badly. I guess we kill the attachment then. Let's get that on the ground.
Not bad.
I'll get it running. No problem.
And we get
The
this.
storm is upon you.
Perfect. Oh, this deck's really dumb. We're just all deputies. All deputies all the time. Gun down. Here we go. Is it... They have a spell, clearly. Let's just hit this button. Howdy. Howdy, 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 howdy. Howdy, howdy. Yo! Specker, thank you for the sub. Also, our opponent playing one of the most dangerous cards in the game. When Zubera attacks, top unit deck gets +1 equal to its power. Ugh. Get in. Thank you for the sub, though, Specker. I can't believe we got there. Hell yeah. I can't believe our pile of sheriffs. Just look. That was it. That's... Wait. So yeah, that rare is extremely powerful and hard to stop. I've seen it played a lot in Constructed. It's real. All right, pixel sorted. We'll try this. We're gonna be tinkering like crazy. take the Seek Power.
This city will burn.
Units you draw get... Oh. Berserker, huh? That needs to be off the table very quickly. Bottom.
I'll get it running. No problem.
This is a free choice. We can get that back if we want.
What a perfect night.
Oh my god. Alright, attack in first. Okay, free 2 damage. Go get a primal.
Welcome, welcome.
Alright, what do I not want? I might not want entrapment in this matchup. I might just not want this card here. Like, can't be played at night. That feels really weird. I continue to grab that Detain. Detain is not a card I want to include, but Detain is a good answer to the Berserker-ness here. I'm taking that. Which is my plan on keeping it.
I won't miss.
I actually like that a lot. That'll finally kill off the jerk that I want dead. Enemy cannot see what's in the market, no. Okay. So I can kill this. Yep, there sure are some Berserker decisions happening here. Oh, hey everybody! Thank you for the host, Ty. We are in draft 2, and we are having in the second draft, we have a bit of an odd deck going on here. As you can see, 3 factions and cards that just don't make a lot of sense. How am I gonna... Let's go detain this. But hello, everybody. Yeah, we are a Justice Primal deck splashing for fire, trying to make our way. This Detain is not my main deck. I grabbed that out of my market as an answer to the Berserk that's happening. Let's go like this. And then... I need my weapon to stay alive here. They might have some sort of... Oh, okay. Cannot through Rapid Shot. Alright. So, the thing here is this card here, the Dusk Raider, gives all their units they draw Berserk, which allows them to double strike, and...
What did you say?
It's quite dangerous. But yeah. How was the stream on Ty's end? Did you have a good time with boats? Hope you all had a good time with boats. We had a... Okay, so we have a block that I need to make, or else we're just falling over dead. We might still be just falling over dead in this one either, anyway. They're good boats. That's excellent to hear. Boats is cards. Boats and cards is the same. Alright. Does this have... I believe that we are toast in this one is the key word. But we do have another... This is only one loss. We can still make it happen. As you can see, our hand is filled by both of our most expensive cards in our deck, which do not really do a lot for us. Final Shot's very strong, though. Alright, I believe that this is the game here, because this berserks and double strikes and kills me. So, anyway, on to the next one. Change Steak. Alright. A good match. Let's see what we can do in 3. I'll do a quick rundown of the deck for those just joining, because I'm sure you'd like to know a little bit about what our capabilities are, what our deck looks like. Our deck is very light on minions, heavy on interaction, though. Only 13 units, which is way lower than I would like. And we have some decent, like, evasive stuff. Sheriff Marley is by far our strongest card, giving us continuous board presence and these little deputies that just don't die. We have a merchant, but the merchant pile is not that big. Generally, I've been swapping out a sigil for Detain. Detain is not a card I ever want to be including in my main deck, but if I can basically make a thing into a standard that has it, sometimes it's very nice. Other big things include our ability to have Final Shot on reasonable Aegis units, and a lot of just odds and ends removal here. Unstable Form, Aegis Choice came in pretty important in the last one. Anyway, we're 1-1. We're gonna see if we can get any better. I'm glad. Ah, Avender here again. I wonder if they're running the same deck. Okay, this is keepable based on the Seek Power. We can go get our third color. We got a lot of tinkering to do here as well, so that should be nice. We're gonna have some real big stuff going on in this hand. Okay, some form of Echo. So let's go ahead and go grab our Primal, make things happen. Oh, Ingersoll, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it a lot. I hope you're having a great time. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to go and play the Tinker, actually. I'd like to get closer to a little bit more of a relevant... no, our hand has enough interaction. I'm willing to bottom that. I need to find... board presence. Okay. So I can go ahead and have... Okay, let's check first. We got this as a part of our split. Yes, please!
I'll get it running.
And we can discard our Fire Sigil because we only have one fire need in the deck. Okay! I get a what now? I get to play a +1/+1 Mithril Mace next turn. So the next, like, 3 plays our opponent makes are just out. Let's just deal some damage. If you have a Lightning Strike that doesn't kill this, it brings it to 1, but it doesn't kill it. This also has Endurance, meaning that if they flash something in, I do have the blockers. This is a nice play. Alright, they have an echoed card. What else? We have very strong board presence, down on cards, though. We need to continue to leverage this, and we need to leverage our mace for like 2 to 3 cards, would be my hope.
This city will
Okay.
burn.
Hey, Dust Grader, how you doing? Grr. Okay, let's go ahead and tinker, find ourselves some more useful... You know what? That sounds real nice. Take it out. So they don't get their Berserk. This card's very strong for handing off the Berserk. Our opponent has a lot of cards. Did they miss a power drop? They must have missed a power drop on the last turn. Interesting. Let's see what's up. They likely have a lightning strike or something to take. Really? Alright, that's the blocks. I'm gonna downpour that. I want that off the board. Yeti sounds fine to me. Okay, up to 5. We still have our weapon at 4, which means it should be able to take out most drops at this weight range. We have aerial... Okay, not that big of a drop, though. Luckily, we're in a pretty good zone.
Watch this!
Okay, 4 turns to lethal with that. Ah, the charming Yeti. I'm gonna hold that. I could use it, but I didn't feel like that was... I didn't want a 2-for-1 myself on that. I'd rather get this flyer out and start threatening the game. Because our opponent at 13, this flyer, that's also very hard to deal with, having Aegis, is a good way to threaten our opponent just down from where they're at. I have to consider what I want to do with my turn. Our opponent, again, has some sort of echoed card, maybe a snowball. That would be a possibility from the 4/4. Wormstone plus the snowball, eh? Alright. Okay, looks like entrapment has a reason to exist. Yeah. That's a good combination. There's that snowball. So one of their cards in their hand is a 4/4, no text. I guess, you know, sort of obvious text. You have a counterspell? Are you playing counterspells? Or a teleport, perhaps? Teleport here would be really intriguing because it wouldn't do anything. The 7/7 would take a full round to come back down. I'm willing to make this trade, 2-for-1. If they have some way to make it not happen, I'm fine with that. This lets me control the board with just my weapon plus my Killer Yeti, and hopefully that's enough. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tallow. Alright, 6 cards in hand. We are really riding this 4/5. If this falls down, we are in a very bad position. Okay. Let's get rid of the Aegis and my my weapon. Which is a bit of an annoyance. I don't like losing my Aegis there. Okay. We can get this off the table.
Can you hear me?
And we have Lethal Threat. Alright. Lethal Threat. One of their 5 cards is a 4/4 with no text, so it's irrelevant. They have a fast spell. Unknown what that is. I don't know if it's a teleport or not. I'm happy with this. Okay.
That's quite enough.
So they can ground one of my units. That's their whole turn, though. They might hit this. Oh! Oh, my dear. Go bigger. Vidocin, huh? How you doing, friend? Your power cards have destiny, so any power card we draw is a +1 for this. If we go over the 7, we're golden. Yeah. That's real good. A silence would be killer, but they just spent one of theirs, so I am uncertain if they have another in their pocket. Silence effects are not, you know, the easiest thing to come by. Again, we know there's a 4/4 in their hand, and then there's some unknown tricks. Oh, teleport. All right. So we need to actually draw a power to get this out on the board. Oh, that's tragic. Oh, that is some tragedy. So they did have the teleport I expected. I think at this point I can just pass it up. That's fine. We'll get Vodakin back down. It has no influence requirements. They're removed because this was a generated card. Unknowns in my opponent's hand scare me, but, like, we should be able to get things rolling in the way we want. God, our opponent's at 4.
Cold got you down.
Okay. A lot of defense. Oh, the killer! Alright. That's a strong warp. Alright, so... Alright, goodbye, Scaly Gruen. We need this Justice Sigil. There's a torch in the deck, yes. And a gun down. Or... Yeah, that shouldn't be attacking. Alright, Vodakin. No blocks. 2 cards in hand, 2 real cards in hand. Alright. Let's play that. Vodakin. We got an 8/8. And all our... We can't draw dead as long... Like, we can't draw power cards as long as Vodakin's in play. We can draw dead, certainly, but, like, power cards just immediately get played as they have Destiny. Destiny is automatically played when drawn, then draw another card. So, as long as Vodakin is in play, we are in a very, very good position. Well, ripping a half to that. That is a hell of a draw. Damn. I think that's going to cause us to fall over. Opponent's at 4, and we cannot get through for that line. I need to draw a torch right here, right now. Alright. Yeah, I think our opponent still has even more interaction with us, which is going to cut us down immediately. Yep. Okay, that actually presents a lethal threat. This all-out will kill us. Because they bounced my frog. Anyway. Good recovery by them. Very good recovery by them. Alright. Let's see if we can get... If we're going to be on 1 and 3, or if we're going to be able to get things rolling upwards. We had a very strong start where our opponent faltered, but we weren't able to convert, which is the sort of the issue the deck has. It's very low... Thraxis. It's very low on threats. As I mentioned, there's only 13 units. So, not a lot going on there. This is way too expensive of a hand. It's also off one of my main colors. Now, this is still off one of my main colors. Ooh, alright. Well, we have Torch, and that's about it. I need to draw into to Justice to be able to make this hand function. Alright, we do have the Downpour. I'll play the Clan Standard next turn if needed. Triple out of my opponent. Okay, I do like that. Nightfall gives us a little bit more of a chance to draw into some actual,
Can you hear me?
some actual cards. I guess with this, I can kind of cycle out some of the cards that I'm just not going to be playing. That's okay. Howdy. Shame Vodakin didn't get to do anything. Yeah. No dice. Not giving you a free card. Thank you very much. You work for that, damn it. Alright, Did you know our deck is extremely justice-based? It is. I think if I draw a non-justice sigil, my actual play is to discard it. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. They get the card, they get a tribute off. Okay. Yeah, none of this is going very well.
Can you hear me?
Tis the way of a 3-color deck. We do have the fixing to make it function, but certainly not in this hand. We're gonna get run down before we get anywhere close to that. Anyway, I think what this means is I'm just gonna do a 3rd draft. We can do one more and make it a full 3. Call it a good evening. Yeah, this is how cards do. Ooh, Duskwalker. Strong thing. Alright, and that'll be the end of this one, so good. And call it good, move along to the next draft. We had 1 and 3. That balances with our 5 earlier to make us 6 and 6 on the night. Which means we probably should be drafting a deck that is 3 and 3. Hey, False Prince. How you doing? Alright. Anyway, on to the 3rd draft of the night. Let's go ahead and jump on in. We got just enough for 3 more, honestly. So let's see what we start with. Barricade. Give one of your units +8/+8 this turn. Blocking units +8/+8. Okay. Win the fight. That is the ultimate blocking trick. It's either hold the line or, Righteousness, I believe, is the name of the card in Magic. 1 mana +7/+7, or 3 mana your team gets +7/+7. Magenta Wisp is also another really good one. I like this card as a piece of removal. I think that might be what I'm more interested in, is the Wisp here. Entrancers cool too. Clan Tactics really good because this has removal on top of it, and I love the tactics because they let you hide your spells in your lands. I think, though, Barricade is interesting, but not enough to pull me into the color if I was already in Justice. I know it's pick 1, but Magenta Wisp actually is more interesting to me because it's removal, and I do like playing with Shadow. What do you do? Wow! Journeyer's Kite? Oh, that's cool as hell. It's Journeyer's Kite. Okay. So Journeyer, I'm all up for that. Once per turn, pay 3 for a sigil of your choice, and then after the 3rd use, it becomes a really expensive pinger. I'm in. I like Shame Bearers here as well, along with, I'm a big fan of the Blade Whirl when you got things to go with it. Let's go ahead and go to the Recon Tower. I've not seen that. Petition? Oh, dear. Can I just make, like, full... See that or the Lumen Attendant? I actually like Lumen Attendant a lot. Lumen Attendant is a really interesting regrowth. Like, you can just turn any sigil into any card. And with the Recon Tower, we'll have a lot of sigils hanging around to pick up with this. We could also pick Petition and just go 5 color and say, whatever, it's fine. But I'm interested in playing with the Lumen Attendant. Okay, that tactic's real bad. Might still pick it, but oof. I don't like it very much. I don't like anything else in this pack, though, very much. I like the Fissure. I'm gonna pick that up. Rinda's Choice. More than one faction, more than one faction. That's a constructed card, not a, Sadly, that's a constructed card. Alright, where else could we go with this? Subterranean Sentry is big, real expensive, but big. Tactic is basically a side grade to teleport. I disagree heavily. I think it's a downgrade. Like 99% of my uses with teleport are bouncing opponents' units that have weapons on them. I do not know why Temple Standard is so poor compared to the rest of the cycle. I don't like Rinda's Choice, though. Cast rights. Sure, we can pick up the rotor. Okay, all of our colors are gone, so we need to kind of move off. Clearly, my colors are not what we want, so let's go ahead and maybe pick up some fire. Rambot. Berserk. Alright, hopefully pack 2 gives us some direction. Charging Whirling Duo, Moonlit Gargoyle. I don't think it's even I would still argue it's a downgrade in constructed. There's some strong cards in here. The question is where I want to go. Do I want to drop everything, move to a Bloodletter? Do I want to pick up, like... this is a hard question of what direction we want to take things. I don't want to pick up the Bloodletter. There's also Finest Hour in the... What do you do? +1. Right, attack on defense. That's a cool one. Punter, Dark Return. Rapid Shot? I always love Rapid Shot. Unstable Form, Seek Power. Okay, feeling good about Shadow here. Alright, let's put some more Wisps. Hey, Champ Fury. Umrin. Another Rapid Shot. Another I will pick any number of Rapid Shots. That's my favorite trick. Wow, there's been some good Yeti stuff going around. Scene Agent. Thirster, sure. Sanguine Sword, okay. Rest. What do we got here? Shadow's the definite. Everything else is sort of the maybe right now. Ancient Lore would be pretty good within the, like, if I actually do, time? We go Gorgon Swiftblade and just completely shift, though. I don't know. My gut's telling me to shift that way. I don't know why. I'm gonna listen to it. Okay. Sure. Now you might be wondering, Jens, what the hell are you doing? You're drafting 5 colors, and the answer is yes. Ooh, Duskwalker. Okay, Duskwalker's real. Alright. So let's see how pack 4 goes for us. What do we actually have? What is our... Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. I actually feel pretty good about on that one. Wow, this thing got knocked down from 3-3 to 3-1, and it's a lot worse. Wow, I can't believe there's a pack that just has no cards I want in it. It's kind of tragic, to be honest. Like, yeah, there's just nothing I want in this pack. Okay. I do like these two, Entrancer and Coronal Umbran. I think we have enough Wisps hanging around. Dark Wisp, Magenta Wisp. Yeah, for Umbran to be a reliable flyer. Again, nothing going on here. Ooh. Parma. Parma did us well. I'll believe in the Parma. Parma did us quite well. Okay. Okay. Just every colorless card we can get in here. Okay. So this is going to be a deck that's made in the deck building. The draft itself is certainly something that went various directions. I'm going to go ahead and put in some of these factionless cards, and we are definitely in this faction. Like, Rapid Shots, Magenta Wisps, Dark Return. I think Time is my other faction. I think I'm probably splashing the Bloodletter. I like the Bloodletter a lot. Honestly, I could probably get away without splashing the Bloodletter if I wanted to. Wouldn't be too bad. Pretend it's a sealed pool. That's also a way of going about it. Threes look light, but there's nothing we can do about it. Not too much. 27, I should probably cut down. This deck is all about Rapid Shot. Okay. We could have gone more splashing. We didn't. The Bloodletter would have been an interesting splash, but I don't think it's powerful enough for the splash. I think, I think it's powerful enough. I don't think I can reliably splash it as much as I'd want. I only have the tower to grab for it. That's my only real piece of fixing. No Seek Power, no Amber Acolyte, no anything like that. So, we're going for a more consistent build rather than that. Because I feel like we have some strong lines in, like, going with the 4/4 that gets us +2 power at night directly into a 7/8, which is a really, really strong line. We also have so many rapid shots. I am going to be rapid shotting a lot. It's going to be pretty cool. Now we have to wait. It's a good weekend. Oh, I think we're going over average, but weather has been beautiful. Like, I don't know, out here in Minnesota, it's been like 60s. Like, super nice and chill. I am loving it. I need to mulligan this. Off a color. The True Messiah. Grenadines. Oh my goodness, this hand is dreadful. We have a bunch of cards that just interact with other, like, we need, like, units. Where are the units? Where are the units, deck? I should have done a unit count. I want to say it's 17 off the top of my head, but it might be lower than I thought. Ooh. Oh, no! Oh, no! Uh-oh. Our opponent has a plan. Oh, dear. Our opponent has a plan, and they are going for it.
I fly for the throne.
Alright, we are getting the 1-1 beatdown. Just, no, nothing back in that, just 1-1s.
Together, we'll find the path.
A new face.
No, you don't get any faces, it's just you. Oh dear, this is going directions. Spend your trick, friend.
An endless rest.
Okay, okay. I feel like I'm in a reasonable position. We can stabilize from where we are. Like, this is fine. Everything's gonna be alright. Let's bounce the... Oh god, they have another fast spell. Oh, no, we're gonna... Is it Protect? Oh, it's not Protect. That's good. Is it Teleport? I see our opponent is banking on never going against someone with Torrential Downpour. In my experience drafting, the amount of opponents who actually have that card is like 2%. Nobody has that card.
The throne will not fall.
I believe I'm dead.
The Waystone's power fades.
Alright. Thank you, Bulldozer. I think we're gonna die on the spot here. We're gonna go to 1 on the attack. Well, 2, and then Nightfall will bring us to 1. I don't think we're coming back from that, which... a little sad. Not much we can do about the rushdown when it's things like this. There's an answer to Flyers, but it's so damn late.
Glimpse into worlds beyond.
A new face.
Yeah! The beatdown! We can get some damage in, alright? We can at least attack for 15 before we are summarily just destroyed. Annihilated. Our remains just not identified. Okay, let's check let's see if there's anything, like, how poor our curve actually is. Is that something that is just a, that draw, or is it actually that bad? Units 18. 7 below 2, or 2 or less. Okay, no, that's the draw, not the deck. So, seems good. Just had to confirm that. I suspected 17 to 18 on unit count. That'll just happen. You have to let yourself not fall into, like, because it happened one game, it will happen every game. It's a puzzle that card games like to attend you. Tower would have been work that game? Yeah, it would have. A sunken tower. Alright, place your bets. Above estimate or below estimate? Choose wisely. The answer may surprise you. That's what we call an auto mulligan. One sigil, not gonna happen. Oh, I don't like two either. Oh dear, I don't like this hand very much. I do like this. I want to draw into a sigil to make that happen.
Let's cut you down to size.
You're worth more dead than alive.
Okay, opponent is sort of, looks like some sort of rush down in 3 colors. Uh-oh. Those are combat trick colors, too. No dice. That's just to go on the offense. They have a trick here as well. That was a pause. That's another pause. They have some sort of combat trick. So, oh, and they made it night. Alright, I guess I'll take it. So hopefully we can draw into Deadly, just take that out.
The corruption
Oh, that is...
spreads.
Well... looking bad for the home team on this one as well. Indeed. How bad's your trick? I think we lose on this move. No, we don't. Okay, their trick was just the Lockhorns. That's good.
Your journey ends here. Glimpse into worlds beyond.
Okay, on the plus side, we do have a chance in this game. There is, like, our opponent's running low on cards. If we can actually stabilize, they don't have evasion. They don't have cards. They're just milling. That's a good sign for us if our opponent is in that poor of a situation that they're actually milling. Did they put anything worthwhile down there? I have the Dark Return, so I'm just checking for that.
It's working!
Okay. And they're like, are they gonna go for the mill? Are they gonna? Ooh, the pistol. Yeah, you can have a blocker on that. I'd like to save a little bit. We're actually gonna Dark Return Wisp. Okay, I don't like handing our opponent cards. We do have some life gain if we get up to 5 here. Ooh. Welp! Damn. Double block here? Okay, so we're at 4. Gonna go to 3 from the Nightfall. No! Oh, shit. Well... opponent's got the combo, what can I say?
Come, step into the shadow.
We need this card to stay alive.
For the last time, draw your weapon.
Goodbye, Jack. Alright. I've got an omen. I've got a poor feeling. Let's make it happen. But when I said above or below estimate, it says estimate 115. Will it be above or below 115? We've had some really long waits. Never seen that card played before. In Limited, you play the removal you got. And, like, Jack's Choice is a 5-mana assassinate in most instances. It doesn't kill, like, you know, weapon-wielding things, but it kills big things. Reaper Warfare. Alright. I don't think this deck's bad. I think our draws have been absolutely dreadful, though, for it. And continue to be, in fact. Okay, getting Unseen Agent is nice. That actually makes me like the hand a little more. I hope we draw Recon Tower. I picked the card because I thought it was nifty and I wanted to play with it. Hopefully that happens.
Silently.
Alright, we got an unblockable threat, which is always nice. If I have nothing else to do of 2 draws, I can Wisp Light in for 3. Our opponent likely isn't going to be playing... Oh, no, not Wisp Lighting through that. Okay, I was going to say it was likely they're not playing anything that'll stop me, but... This Wisp is a very strong one. This is a underrated card, I believe. 1/3 flyer is enough of a card for me to play it in limited, and Endurance means that it just gets to keep poking in. And is a really good weapon wielder. So. Continuous pokes.
Look within.
That's scary. Okay. Deadly makes that less scary. I'd like to get through with the sentry. Once we get up to... I'd like to get the sentry down, I guess, more. Opponent has not shown super large stuff.
That's quite
Well, there
enough.
goes my... Like, what are you getting? Oh, interesting. Of all the choices there, that was the one I didn't expect.
They call to me.
Just keep getting in. Parma is +1 power, correct.
A gift of the shadow.
Get out of here! Shit! No! No, 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 no! No! No, you don't. Oh, God, how much life are you gonna gain off of this piece of garbage? Oh, God, how many times is it gonna get played? All of them? Let's get it out of there. We'll make them play it again. I get to play Subterranean Sentry next turn, regardless of their blocks here. Subterranean Sentry gives me, like, going big over this.
What did you say?
That scares me. That means it might not even... Subterranean Sentry might not even be the play here anymore. Because now if they can actually get through with that, I'm spending 7 for them to kill it. How bad could... Like, what's the most likely outcome for that? Let's go big. So their hand is Umbran Reaper 4. Umbran Reaper 3. You got it, boss. You got it. You's got it. Let's go. I could get in with a 2-force, but I'd rather... Okay.
It's working!
I'd rather not tempt the Desperado by all-outing there. Oh my god, they're just huge. Our opponent is huge. Huge.
The Waystone's power fades.
Okay, so Umbran Reaper's still in hand, by the way. Yep, there it is.
Gift of the shadow.
Steady, archers.
Okay. Noticing a bit of a problem in our draws here. On the plus side, that 13 power is lying. We aren't actually at 13 power. We're at 9 plus the 1 in my hand, but... Oh, alright.
Glimpse into worlds beyond.
You can pay 2 to give it +2 power on your turn. Okay. And that's the fight. We lose to Umbran Reaper's trigger. Alright, well. That's alright. We fought us and an opponent with a much stronger deck than us. But with 3 drafts on the night, I think that's going to be it. Wow, that was quick. I feel like we had a good night, though. Anyway, let's take our consolation prizes, move along, and see us out of here. Anyway, so that's our night for the night. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Ty, for the host, and thank you everybody who showed up from Ty's. Hope you all had a fun time. Hope you all enjoyed. If you want to catch more cards like this, more things I end up doing, you can always follow, see when I'm going live. And tomorrow I'm doing some Legend of Dragoon, in addition to maybe some other stuff. You want to check that out? We're in the final dungeon of that game. So if you want to see how that one ends, you want to join us. If you want to support the channel, I'm just glad you're here having a good time, but you can always subscribe and get access to cool skulls. It's a fun time. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.